Yes, welcome to another video. This is the preview for the Chelsea game, the big preview, Bray. Fucking hell. What's going on? By the way, we did our main issue video yesterday where we focused on the centre-back situation. We won't talk about the centre-back too much in this video because we did a whole video on it yesterday. So if you've not already checked that, go and have a look at that. That was uploaded yesterday. Make sure you smash a like on the video. 1,000 is the target, so have a look where we're at, see if we're at 1,000. If not, help us to get to that 1,000 target marker. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, including the live watch-along that we'll be doing tomorrow at 12:30 UK time. And a massive shout out to our sponsor, the guys at OneFootball, who've created the best app, Bray, for football news. Download it, select City as your favourite team, or Chelsea if you're a Chelsea fan, and you'll get all the team's news, match reports, team lineups, live scores, transfer news, transfer rumours when it's transfer season. It is mega. It's also got like a little bit of interactive shit to it where like you can vote on what you think the scoreline will be on the game, and you can see what everyone else is voting for. I really like it. On the last stream I was on it the whole game because I was getting all my updates. Go check it out, links in the description. It's completely free. If you download it, you help support the channel. Right, Bray, main thing for the game against Chelsea, in my view, is do not lose this football match. We're currently 3 points behind Chelsea. Getting a draw wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because it keeps it at three points. You know what I mean? If we lose, that is bad. It goes to 6 points, bro. That's you know, still only 2 wins, of course, but it's stretching. We don't want that. We need to either close the gap or keep it at 3 points.
Yeah, some people are kind of like losing the shit about this a little bit. When you say things like, "Oh, a draw isn't a bad result," you take a draw out of like this game and say the Liverpool game. People aren't really accepting of that. It happened today on the morning show. I think you tweeted about it before as well. And some fans aren't happy with that and say that it's a bit of an L mentality. But it's not like we don't want to win. Of course, we want to go out there and win. But what we're saying is, then we can't lose. We can't lose because that's disastrous. It's a disastrous situation if we lose both for this game and the Liverpool game, or even just focusing on this. But a draw is a good result. I'd take a draw from this game. 100% I'd take a draw. We've not taken points or beaten Tuchel for the last 3 games against him. So I'd 100% take a draw. Do I want to win? Yeah. Do I think we should go out there to win the game? Yes, 100%. But if the result ended 1-1 tomorrow and it was a draw, would I be upset? No, because they're not any further away from us. Yeah. They've not advanced in the situation, just like we've not advanced on them, which keeps us within touching distance of the title. I think people are losing their head a little bit about it, but the main thing for me is just not losing. Just don't lose the game. Just get at least a point.
Yeah, I think people are not looking at the whole situation. What you've got to understand is, right, we're currently 3 points behind Liverpool and Chelsea. If we draw both games and Liverpool and Chelsea win the other fixture, that means come the end of the Liverpool game, going into the international break, we will be a maximum, worst case scenario, maximum of 5 points. 5 points behind the league leaders. And that's with City playing Spurs away, Leicester away, Chelsea away, and Liverpool away in our first, 7 games or something like that? That is a ridiculously hard start to the season. If you would have told me now, you'll be 5 points behind the league leaders, I would have been like, okay, yeah, obviously I wanted to be top, of course, but you don't win every game, that's not possible. I would have said, 5 points is reasonably doable. We've now got 24 football matches left after Liverpool. 24 football matches left. Are you telling me we can't overcome a 5-point deficit not having to play any of the big teams away from home other than United? I'm happy with it, you know what I mean? Of course, you said it right, bro. Do we think we can win? Yeah, obviously we think we can win. Do we want to win? Well, that's just a stupid question. Obviously, we want to win the match. But the crucial thing is do not get beat. Do not let Chelsea extend their 3-point lead. Because as well, if you lose against Chelsea, that puts massive pressure on the Liverpool game. So that's it. Do we think we can win? Yeah. Do we want to win? Yeah. But don't fucking lose a game. Whatever you do. As we said, we already covered the centre-back situation in the video yesterday. So again, go check that out if you've not already done so. Pep did speak a bit about the injuries, but hasn't really given anything away, as you kind of expect. He's not going to tell Tuchel his lineup. So we don't really know who's going to play at centre-back alongside Diaz. All we know is at this time, Laporte, Ake and Stones are all in training. So it's just, whatever he thinks. However, the other position that we've not spoke about and it's crucial, is the centre mid position, the Fernandinho position, because in the last game Fernandinho was awful, probably one of his worst games he's ever had in a blue shirt. But Rodri isn't fully fit. However, again, he's been papped in training. So again, it's a sort of similar situation. Do you want to play Fernandinho and just hope that his last game was just a one-off, which it could have been? I'm not saying he's finished. It could have just been a one-off, but he is 36, so he also could be finished. We don't know. Or do you play Rodri, who isn't fully fit? It's a tricky one, man. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this?
It is tricky. Or you could go pet masterclass, bro, and just not play a CDM at all.
That's true.
It is a tricky one, a really tricky one, this one. Because Dino had such a bad game. It's whether you trust that was a one-off for him. It's whether you trust that situation was a one-off game, and it's not been like that. But the way it tells me is that we've not played Fernandinho at all from the start of the season, really. He's only really come off the bench, and then obviously he played that game and played trash, and that says to me that maybe Rodri is just maybe he's not been doing so well in training either. Personally, I'd go with Rodri regardless. I know everyone freaks out. He has a mistake in him, but I feel that when Fernandinho has been in the team recently, or when we've not had Rodri in the team, we've missed him a lot. We've missed the qualities that he brings. He can suffocate a team. He can win the ball back early. He's really good at that. And I don't know, maybe a half-fit Rodri is still more fit than how Fernandinho is right now.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
It's difficult because Fernandinho is sick, and on his day he's sick. Yeah, and if he does smash it, then you know what I mean. I'll be happy for that. But
my main issue with Fernandinho is if he has a bad game, then I'm then going to be in a position where I'm legitimately thinking to myself, is this guy actually finished?
Well, if he has a bad game, you're legit going to think he can't play again. He can't. This is it. He can't play.
It's a tricky one, but it is a position that is crucial to this team, as we all know. In a Pep Guardiola team, centre mid is really important to dictate the tempo. They've got to help out defensively. Passing has to be spot on. Tackling wise, they've got to be spot on. So it is a big call from Pep. Right, let's get into our team lineup. This lineup that we've picked, in my opinion, is my dream lineup. This is for me. You can't get better than this. We've got Edison in goal, Walker right back, Diaz, Laporte. We're just gonna fucking put Laporte in. Cancelo. We've also thrown in Rodri, which might be a risk, but it is what it is. We've gone Kev and Phil Foden in the midfield.
That's big, that.
That's big, and that's showing big kahunas, bro. Mahrez right wing, Torres up top, and Jack Grealish playing in that left wing position.
The only thing for me about that lineup, bro, is Chelsea love to counter-attack, and maybe with not having Gundogan in the team. However, Gundogan did have a knock as well. And maybe not having Gundogan in the team to help defensively a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Kev will probably drop back a little bit more, kind of the way he did against Wickham. Kev was dropping quite deep. So maybe we'll see that if that's the team, and then let Phil Foden, run the pitch a little bit.
Yeah. Now, I'm really, really looking forward to this game, guys. It's absolutely huge. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. What's your score prediction, Bray?
I went with 2-1 on my morning show.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Right, so 2-1s all round here. Let us know your score predictions, what you're thinking about the team, who would you go at centre-back, and who would you pick in the centre midfield position. Go check out One Football. Make sure you join us tomorrow for our live watch-along. It's going to be a big one. Hope you enjoy the game, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you later.